These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between IG and Rare Atom.
This team for RA. Now, speaking of RA, they're starting up the Grubs. So, Telegrubbies episode 1 being watched by Rare Atom. Meanwhile, Dragon taken by Invictus Gaming.
Yeah, so we are getting a bit of a split between the early objectives. Vampire's taking, he has no flash. Vampire's just going to die here. Oh,
so much trouble right now, and that is easy pickup for Vikla. And RA move to get both early objectives now.
You just can't stand there as they flash this brush.
They do not know that he's hovering there, but Dragon's already going super low. Pyroclasm is available if he wants to get in there and cause some problems. Will be smoked
That
away.
is certainly a helping hand from Assume with that arrow.
Aces on the arrow there from Assume, and if he keeps doing that, I mean, he'll have a massive impact in this game. Assume steps up, speaking of, get a bullet time straight to the face. Zahn wants to represent with a little bit of pressure from his own right. We do have movement, though, from both supports out onto the map. Vikla, no mana, in trouble. Tempered Fate, not in time, and Nani picks up the kill. A little bit of revenge there.
Poor spacing from Vikla. You do not need to get that close. Nani didn't even have to blow his flash. That tells you how poorly Vikla positioned in that mid lane. Was ahead of that match if you expect that to be the case. This is now going to open up the Grubs on the top side for the side of IG. Might see RA go up anyway.
Xiaohao wants to move over on GLFS. He does not have a lot of health here. He's going to be double stunned up. Now the Pyroclasm coming up big here. Xiaohao goes in for the kill. Grubs are still fighting, and Grubs are being taken by RA. Let purple be with you, I guess, as a double Cosmic Binding onto Nani. He will slice and dice his way out of there.
There's the Cullen coming up right now. Vikla might go forward, and this is the Bard Magical Journey.
Vikla's back, and he tried to get a little bit of his own. Now calling into YSKM will not find its target, but the Enchanted Crystal Arrow was also used by Assume in the end.
Yeah, Vikla kind of starts off the...
Fighting off a little bit more than 2 there. Proc was in a bit of trouble in the end, and IG were trying to get test. They did get the 1 grub, but that will be 5 completed for RA. So something to think about after fights. Now IG are looking for Choi in the blue side jungle there, but maybe even looking collapse over on mid.
Oh,
we have the 1 mid. Oh
shot.
no, YSKM, he's in a lot of trouble as Choi has made his way over, and he's just down under turret.
Yeah, really well played from Xiaoxu. Greedy from YSKM. The all-out GLFS and Vampire were, because Vampire with that Market Ultimate, and of course Brand being Brand, you don't necessarily want to be stuck around and over-engaging into that. We were saying this yesterday. Sometimes it doesn't matter whether Brand is ahead or behind. Brand is still Brand. Yep. They will still do 1 million damage, which is very, very scary. Does mean that RA will still get themselves that bot side turret. Nani, yes, I think this guy has given up a lot for himself on an individual level. Arrow's going top side. It's going to hit.
It is going to hit right on the YSKM.
Oh, again?
And there's the Rift Herald charge on the Xiaoxu to knock him up. Tempered Fate goes in at the perfect timing, I believe. The flash actually comes out from GLFS. Did not want to get all outed there. Rift Herald still alive. On has come over. Big combo still available. Pyroclasm has been used. Hookshot out and back in. Hextech Ultimatum is going to guarantee the kill there in the end with On helping. Jway now in trouble with a double kill going to YSKM. There's the lead you were looking for. Turret goes down. Lilting Lullaby onto 3. TP coming in now. This is Nani joining the fight. Xiaohao and Vikla are going to be able to clean up 1. Now Assume coming around the edge. He's all by himself, but he wants to stop the backs coming through. Vikla going to step up, but RA realized they do not need to overextend, and IG make a play back.
Yeah, IG, they still get themselves 2 kills. They get themselves that top lane out of turret at the same time, so they get a lot out of that play. Vikla is alone in this top side, but he's far enough away from this brush. Dominus coming up in a few seconds, and then he might look for a play, but it's quite hard to get himself onto that Lucian.
GLFS is behind. Double TPs. We're coming back for round 2 in the top lane.
Oh no,
YSKM's in a lot of trouble. All out still available for Xiaoxu. He's going to try to body block him. There it is. Stopping the hook shot once again. Xiaoxu is on top of it today.
So many times it feels like Camille gets out of those plays, but Xiaoxu, he just waits a little bit, waits until the hook shot connects to the wall again, and all out YSKM into the dirt. Just when IG get themselves a side lane winning play, they can't capitalize. Now RA have the numbers on top set to try and even up the turrets taken.
Tempered Fate's coming back up. Magical Journey over the wall. Turret going down. That'll be another one. And he steps up as now Tempered Fate right back to stop them up here. Not much mana for Vikla. He's stepping up, though, to get some damage. And it doesn't matter because Xiaohao is doing work. Xiaoxu stepping up, too. There's a lot of damage coming back from GLFS. He's so close to the Pyroclasm, but it's not going to be enough because his team is wiped in front of his very eyes.
Of the Renekton. He's still got that laning phase versus that Renekton. He's still getting to a huge amount of items. He is so far ahead. He is a full level up. He is, a ridiculous amount of CS up too. He is ready to take over this game.
Oh, we're seeing it. Caster Curse from Mel
Oh!
as the Croc is coming down. Enchanted Crystal Arrow coming across. Vikla is still alive. He's still kicking. Nani can't get him. And Xiaohao gets the kill on the other side of it as 2 bodies fall for IG. That's right to the dragon for RA.
It's just a supportive. Joy with the heal, with the redemption, with the ult, bails out the side lane. This Bard game has been absolutely spectacular from Joy and IG. They don't have the tools to stop it. They let him get out of lane. They are very, very important for how they play out the game. What are we seeing in replay? There's an arrow. Where did that arrow go? What happened to the arrow? Okay, cool. Right.
Oh, but they're getting somebody else. It's on in trouble now. Vampire going to try to body block, but he cannot body block the burn from Xiaohao. That will also be the Tempered Fate used to block off GLFS.
That's a little bit of that's a bit of a Britishism.
All right, cool.
You can have that.
I'm learning.
You learned that today.
You learn something new every day. That's what I always say. GLFS has made his sneaky little self down into this bot side alcove. Get a flash there onto Xiaoshu. Now they're going to punish him for all of his transgressions earlier, and GLFS picks that one up. They go for the turret as well and going to block that TP.
None of us are going to miss because the thing is, IG already point where they are 4,000 gold down, verging on 5,000 gold. That is a lot, but they can still kill the entire enemy team with a good enough combo. It's hard to do that because they haven't necessarily got themselves control of the map, and they've just given over the Chemsec Sol. Big win for them. Wisecam is in bot lane. They want to get his global, so we can't play the side lanes.
He's going to go ahead and initiate the back. The Baron's already going down. RA going to pull the TP. That's a deep one from Xiaoshu. They're going to collapse on a Wisecam, but he is the Camille. Nature's Grasp hits onto 3. That will be exactly what RA wanted. They're going to Lilty Lullaby Wisecam now. They're chasing him down. They've got so much speed. The culling on top of it. Tempered Fate going to catch out on the side. GLFS, he's going to pop the Pyroclasm. He's doing a lot of damage on the back line. Look at that. But he isn't going to be enough, and he goes down. Jungler down might just mean these objectives go straight to RA.
Yeah, and Rare Atom burn through IG. They tried to get that global out of Wisecam. They did, and then they find themselves the pick afterwards. No smite, no ability to contest this objective. And though IG were maybe looking for that big combo around this, they just haven't been able to control the map well enough to buy them, earn themselves that big opportunity for an ultimate.
They got to get in there and do something. On might get a bullet time combo. He doesn't get the Baron, and it goes over to RA, joining their purple form. They have transcended as the Vampire goes in. Wisecam trying to execute Dway. He gets all out and out of the fight now, though. Vikla stepping up with a double kill as IG are eviscerated off of Summoner's Rift. Everybody's going to be gone, and GLFS just spawns to watch the bodies of his teammates.
Rare Atom have been so good at using this early game map control, just never letting up from it. Normally Camille is the person running the game at this point. It's been so hard for Wisecam to play towards one of his comfort picks, though. GLFS has flash, might be forced to use it.
Surrounded by enemies on all sides. He's trying to fight his way out, but he can't do it. One more shot. Xiaohao goes golden to save his life, but a team of thumbs up gives him the okay.
10 stacks on the Dark Seal, 7, 0, and 6. The Lilia has come to play as well. Such a magnificent game coming out from the jungle support from RA after a series which was really quite painful for them versus Ultra Prime. They were largely shut out of the game. They couldn't find themselves this big combo. They often lost those games very early on, and it feels like now RA, after winning one of those early games, unlocking their playmaking tools, the game has become that much easier for the rest of his team and just tried to survive. He's down almost 7,000 gold individually now. IG, they've lost that mid lane matchup, to say the least. They haven't bought themselves that big ultimate combo yet either.
Yeah, everybody gets one, I guess. Dway could have given his life for that one as well. Culling gets used. Nice little combos there as Pyroclasm going to wreak havoc onto Vikla. The turret is going to go down, though, and Xiaoshu has found an entrance. And honestly, it's been a holistic effort from RA. We talked so much about
themselves that position to get themselves that wombo combo. They haven't done that this game yet.
Well, if there's a time to do it, the time is nigh, because that clock is ticking down to midnight, and it might be the doomsday variety. Wisecam is in a lot of trouble there. Does use a little bit of the exit with the blast cone. Now, back into it. Nani having a flank could be huge. He has the empowered blast cone. Here comes Nature's Grasp. Wisecam on the other flank. Nani waiting to go in. The Nature's Grasp being down is very big, but Vikla getting chunked pretty heavily. They will spot out Nani on the side now as well. Pyroclasm is key. Bullet time is key. Elder Dragon might be the focus now. Swirl Seed goes a little bit wide now as well.
The blast card. Look at Nani. He's on the blast card. He doesn't have flash. It's hard for him to get into the play. That Bard is also getting some healing from those healing shrines as well. It's about half HP. Here goes Nani.
Dominus. They got the Pyroclasm in there too. Bullet time stopped up. On gets all of the damage put onto him now as well. But it's RA getting fought back. It's the Elder Dragon though going the way of our Adam. And they've just combined Atoms into fusion. And it's IG that paid the price for it.
You're right, RA, they combine into something greater. And the energy that comes from that just blasts Invictus Gaming. Even though IG had a good start to that fight, they could not end things off. The Elder goes down and pop, pop, pop. Xiaohao ends the game deathless and absolutely massacring through the team fight.
This is the RA that was just so close to being in Group Ascend. And this is the pickup for RA will be the Poppy.
Oh, so is this going to be Poppy support, or is this going to be... This has to be the Camille top lane, right? You don't want to be playing the Pop lane more effectively than the Maokai, which is not really there for the laning phase. This should hopefully unlock Arn, because Arn has been IG's most important player. Full stop. He has been so important for them. If he can get himself a better laning phase, that might open up a win mission.
Nani! Oh no! Vikla with the outplay and the solo bolo for RA to kick it off.
Doesn't need any help this time, Assume Core.
Oh no, he's got the satchel charge. It's immediately traded back, and then also get the kill back. And I think that's really big because
has to use the flash for it, but still gets himself onto the board, and now he's going to leverage off of this bot lane getting pushed in the way that we kind of expected it to get himself early dragon as well. It's going to be 40 seconds until the grubs spawn, so it's not like Ari have an immediate response. Xiaohao is going to level up though on GLFS and might be ready to fight.
Smite going to go through. GLFS claiming the dragon. Tway in a lot of trouble. Going to flash away. Assume in trouble too. They go right back in. Ari trying to fight their way. Xiaohao claiming and helping at least Assume claim one. On is going to be the primary damage dealer right here. He's going to flash away. Assume getting away with the satchel charge and the flash. Everything going to be used on bot side. As kill goes both ways. Yet there is a ward there by Xiaoshu that will end up spotting out GLFS. They will clear that one though. Back looks like it's going to be completed by Xiaohao. Level 6s are important though. Oh, Vikla is looking for another play in the mid lane. He is consistently pressuring now, and he's starting to get ahead.
Folks, it's a big problem.
Oh, he's taking turret, and he's just fine. Again, you said, cool guys. They don't look at explosions. Duel here for both sides. Tway will have the keeper's verdict to make a big difference around these objectives. And speaking of, the grubbies have spawned. RA wanting to deny grub again. We'll start it up.
So there's no misfortune here just yet. Vampire is level 6, can start off the combo, and it's bad terrain for RA. They are pinned into the pit. They do have flashes though. They might need to use them. YSK's coming on the point.
YSKM on the flank here. Big Hextech ultimatum and so much damage. He's stuck though because the keeper's verdict can't deny the Hextech ultimatum. As now Jway is going to be burned down by Nani, who gets a double kill for IG.
Well, all right. We said, hey, maybe you don't want to be stuck against this terrain. They don't get the memo. They're going to get... Right now, YSKM has himself a significant XP lead, and it does feel like Xiaoshu blind picking this Camille might have been a bit bold into that player.
Oh,
what are you doing,
Speaking of bold, boldly go where no man has gone before and straight into the death screen.
Yeah, he's going to be finding some new and fantastic experiences with that one. Now we have Camille going into Vampire.
That's really big. The bullet time over top of it, and there's the combo that IG can pull off. There's the cease and desist as well on top of it. Xiaohao trying to get into the fight. They do take down GLFS though as well. And Vikla still picking up gold on the back end of a lot of these fights.
Yeah, but YSKM is alone in top side. He's going to get himself a full turret. Remember that he has the 5 grubs on his side, so IG really winning out on the map. They understand that they don't have their items in the place where they need them right now. If they get themselves to T3 items, maybe that will change. YSKM going to get dove, but this is a Gwen.
They're TP. Oh, that's double TPs, one from each team. Now YSKM tanking up a storm. He's going to flash out. Vikla going for the kills. He doesn't get it. Oh, he finally does. He's traded immediately in return, and now Vampire. He has the angle. Maybe this is where Nani can pick up all the kills, but the Solar Flare can be flashed out. On. He's got the deepest of flanks. The team started backing off on this one. On has bullet time. There's the keeper's verdict used to get him out.
What is happening with RA and these picks? Jway ends up like punting the slept Gwen to stop the damage coming through, which means the kill comes through onto Vikler instead. The combo's just not clean, and IG, they respond quick.
You can't have him at his best. All right, I'm just saying. His best was last game. And a really, really rough time this game. Now, they are going to make a move on bot side. They have GLFS right behind them, though. This is going to turn into a 2v2, and YSKM loves that. Cease and desist into the needlework, and that's easy pickings for IG.
Xiaoshu into the 1v2 on bot side now. Jway on top side, and you can even see now at this point Vikler trying to walk forward. Still has the culling,
the culling straight to the dome. No, Nani, he doesn't have the angle to dash forward, and Vikler picks it up, but the turret shot, it's another trade back. Now we get some supportal combat here, but On will make the difference in this one. There you go, the slowdown as well, and Jway will be easy pickings for On, picking up his 3rd kill of the game.
Yeah, such a better game from IG in this one. Xiao has no HP, he doesn't have a flash, he can't get into the pit even if he did stick around. IG, they don't get the kills, but they get themselves what they want, which is the ability to stop RA from stealing this Baron. RA, they're watching it go down, but realistically, they can't really look for anything else.
There's a lot of poke here, but yeah, the Baron goes down, they will just...
Mid lane turret, that would be nice for them to get, and they should be able to get it. So that's one tower back, and they've got the satchel onto that to get it into execute range. That's something.
Try to push out mid lane to have first move there. YSKM is already in the pit, hasn't been spotted out yet. Turret is the focus right now with all those grubs. They did have the 5 for IG, makes it easy. Now Xiaoshu going all the way in on a YSKM, big solar flare back. Vampire going in, denied by the steadfast presence. Bullet time, not really going to do much, but they've already taken out Xiaoshu, so now it's a 4v5. You can step forward as IG onto the dragon. This is Soul. Remember, RA do not want to give this one up. This could be a game-defining fight, as Vampire is going to move forward for the engage there. They do have the steadfast presence, but it's not enough. Now Xiao, he could clean these up on a Vampire, but it's the rest of the fight you got to be careful of. Vikler stepping up at the moment, and it's going to be RA securing the dragon and buying themselves that time they desperately needed.
Hang on, how did RA win that one? The engage was stopped by the steadfast presence. Finally, we get value out of the Poppy. The Vi and the...
That's a lifeline there, at least another 5-minute spot, but IG not going to stay on their haunches here as they move forward. They will take a tier 2 in bottom side. The Baron will be a positive play now after they take that one down. Now they're looking at another tier 2 here in mid too.
Yes, they are going to get some gold out of it. It's not sadly going to match the
jungle from this top side too.
And it's okay that you use the ultimates there from RA because there's no objectives to be put up just yet. You do have the Hex Flash from Jway. Do something you can wall stun.
You forgot about Jway, baby! He's back in there. Is it going to be enough? A bullet time gets stopped by the Lilting Lullaby, and YSKM, he's making quick work with the needlework here, as now RA actually have a bit of a fight on the back end of this one. YSKM getting brought down. Xiaoshu out of nowhere! And I'm telling you, man, they just make magic out of nothing.
Xiaohao's Lilia is absolutely extraordinary. Jway gets the wall stun and gets the pop-up. Xiaohao has the Zhonyas, and RA, from being so far down, have just snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. They'll at least get an inhib. Can they get more?
I'm going to need a hot single released by Jway here, and they could just absolutely push this one down. It's so quick, and there's still death timers on the side of IG. There's no way that RA just one fell swooped them. The desperation, you can smell it from IG, but RA, they can only get the 2 Nexus turrets, and now IG.
We'll see actually whether it's going to be the dragon as well. There's no teleport from Xiaoshu. RA, by not finishing the game, might have put themselves into a very, very difficult map state beyond this point. IG, they're going to choose to go towards the Baron instead of going towards the dragon. They do have that open.
Man, what an entrance. And now, RA off the back of that one is going to deny yet another of these dragons unless GLFS wants to just go ahead and go for the 50-50, but denied that factor. There'll be 2 just in case topside. They were looking for it. They wanted to go around. All right. I like it.
So the fear of that now is opened up RA into the spot side. River Xiaohao's caught though. It's not quite enough. It's not quite close enough. Xiaohao can start healing through that passive, get that honey fruit as well. The fact that RA were threatening that angle onto the base.
Oh, that's the full CC combo, and it did guarantee that kill this time onto Jway. So he will not be there to separate a lot of this fight, and IG loved that for themselves. Xiaohao still a big factor. Lilting Lullaby going to be used there. They want to go in onto YSKM over there. Oh my god! What the hell?
That's one of your carries gone. Now, alright, they have the
going.
inside track on mid lane. They don't need to kill turrets. They just need to kill the inhib if they want to. There's a teleport back into the base, so this will be inhib and out. But RA, they know they don't need minions because there are no turrets to disable that backdoor. They get the carry down. Too many ultimates were used onto the Poppy. And RA, they are out executing currently in this late game. They get themselves back into the spot side river now, and they have themselves the better positioning around this objective.
You can feel the tension, the fear for IG in these moments. RA starting up the dragon. Do they deny it for a third time? Or is this where GLFS stands and says no? Is he turning into Griffith? No, he's still GLFS. And Xiaohao has secured that one. They were looking for a side play with Vikla and Xiaoshu, but not going to do it. IG have retreated, tails between their legs as Baron is up and RA are moving to it.
Hang on, I think the Poppy ult might have just stopped them from ending the game because the Poppy ult sent those members closer to the base. Alright, they were looking for the game-ending play. Xiaoshu is on a flank, he is level 16. IG, they're walking into enemy vision.
Desperation is nigh. GLFS knows that bullet time combo, but Xiaohao buys so much time. Why is Cam on the other side? He's going down now, though. It's going to be the big trades. Vikla can't go down either. Now Mega Inferno Bomb separating, but Xiaoshu's been going for the end. This is what we knew the entire time. And RA, they finish the game, and they're going to take a 2-0 over IG.
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between RNG and Team WE.
Right now, it just loses some of that viability. Like, I remember when double AD carry back in season 4, you would play the double AD carry just to get extra tower killing potential early into the game because back then mages didn't get extra damage to the turrets. The fact that we see them every game right now, sometimes we even see 6 AD carries between jungles and top laners as well. Like, it's too much. It has lost its kind
ADCs
of
rule the
like,
world.
niche.
Yes. We do see the culmination of that pathing I was talking about earlier, though, with the opposite side structure, as Geju did end up taking that dragon. The grubby tubbies have been taken by Team WE. Now they do miss the Glacial Prison on the back of it, but Wayward has an entrance and Geju in some trouble now. He'll just go down. First blood for Team WE. And of course, it's the Fofo.
Hasn't been the case. And now Yenxian is ahead in XP and ahead in gold and ahead, of course, that assist as well against Geju, and that is a very good sign for WE. Their go button in that Sejuani is really, really online, and Mark also has his own go buttons to go to the play.
There's the go button going. Mark on his mark. The bullet time over top of it, but Geju is just dead outright. They didn't do any damage with it as well, and now Iwandi is also left hanging. Fofo going to claim a second one, and so far, it's all Team WE.
Today, you know, bright and early.
So
for
I need to keep
LPL,
the puns coming then. This is what you're telling me.
Absolutely, it keeps me awake. It does at points.
From shock value,
I have to say, typically the gameplay does as well. This game's been a little bit slower. We kind of have come to realize that from both these teams because like they've been struggling in terms of direction there. Now, I think we should be seeing this elsewhere too. Remember Infinity Edge was buffed coming into Summer, where it was going to get teleported on though, and that AD carry is strong. This could be a buster shot back into him.
He's got the buster shot. Oh, the slice of dice was denied. Wayward not going to have an exit here. Tonguen makes the outplay here, and he's going to find a kill for it.
Wayward used the ultimate to wave clear in the last
play. From Team WE is heading up this way, realizing this turret is the focus for RNG. They'll be able to take this one, though, before they get up here.
Okay, so he's very happy with his gold value. Right now, you already talked about Leandri's being brought in before that. Bloodthirster for MF, very important. They're not there at this play. Fofo being gifted a... So we stop doing this. Geju has to flash away towards bot side. And now because Mark has been so bold with his entrances into the enemy jungle, bold is a word I'm going to use very politely there. It does mean that they spot out Geju not being able to defend this mid lane turret. And they're going to even drive it away from mid lane as it doesn't quite end up getting towards that. So now RNG, they're going to get themselves that second dragon. And this game at least has a few objectives in it for RNG, but it's still going to be
both have actually at their disposal between Iwandi and Geju. But now we go back onto the map with a redeploy from Team WE. Not hitting second items anywhere else just yet, but did get it on Fofo here.
Big teleport coming through, so this is... Okay, alright. Still no flash engage. Has an ult, needs to try and use it.
There's a wild dog on the back line there. Tonguen gonna flash away, tries to get the buzz shot there. Nice little double knockout by Wandy, fighting his way out. Abel in some trouble there. There's the flash coming through from Wayward though. He's looking to get Geju. Nice little headbutt back there. Fofo flashing over the wall, and Fofo will claim that kill. Juice with the entrance here. He has the all out, but he's a little bit scared, and WE will back away. All bodies available, and Iwandi in the dirt.
That was it was pretty close though. That Zyra was in a lot of danger for a long time.
It's just so difficult to navigate the fights when Team WE have so many entrances into them, right? Like you have to watch for 3 forward advances from Wayward and Xiang and Mark, and they do find that forward advance onto Geju, and this time they strike true. There's no getting away.
This is third series now. Maybe the time for welcomes is over. So he's dead. Baron's just spawned. You've got a tank to tank this one up for forever. Teleport coming in from Wayward. He has that dominus, but he's looking to flank on someone out of fog of war.
Hanfang needs a big bullet time, but look, Wayward, the big croc, he gets the cleanse out, and Iwandi is made into hamburgers now. Team WE move right back to the Baron, and their lead is getting unsurmountable here, Nymera.
And Geju is going to be slow to this still. They have so much tank. W can stay on the Baron as long as they want. They might even fish for more kills, but the Baron will certainly go down.
He's got bullet time. He's going to go for it. Isn't going to get it. This might comes through from Yan Xiang. And
they're going to start getting even more gold now as they hit these inner turrets.
Abel playing so safely on the Xayah as well. There's the Glacial Prison used just to pull them off of the turret, and they'll get a tier 2 for it anyways. They move now back into the jungle as Dragon is spawning. Would be a soul point for RNG, but they do not have any say on how this map goes right now.
Yeah, and the fact that they just lost that Alistar ultimate is really, really important because if RNG are playing on the offensive, they kind of need that Alistar ult. You can't just go in for a combo, you need the combo plus your ult to stick around a little bit as that Alistar. So I don't think that Yang Xiang really cares about using his ultimate in trade in that sense. Tenuan is going to find out Wayward does have that 2.5 IQ. He's maxed out that E and maxed out that W as well. It is very, very painful when you have the Lord Dominus Regards. And now, once again, WE realized, okay, you don't have that Alistar ultimate now. Yes, you have the Warmogs, but that Alistar ultimate is what you really need to be a tank, and RNG can't really go aggressive.
They're trying to move in here. I do like that Team WE are not willing to just go for the 50-50 just in case. He did get a bounty in the side lane completed by Juice. The Baron is the focus now. TP coming in.
Geju,
Wayward not joining just yet, but now he's coming in. TP's in. There is Geju in the pit, but it's not going to be enough. You get the Baron secured by Abel, of all people. The genius has truly gotten the brain power in his regard. Now WE moving out as they already cleared house on Geju. Fofo moving out too, and the good boy is right back. Go ahead and give him some treats. Team WE have stomped this game number 1. Almost 10,000 gold in the lead.
Yeah, Fofo showing us some corgi gaming. They get themselves that Baron buff. And RNG, this has sadly been the tale of RNG in 2024. They have struggled to be proactive. They have struggled to have direction. And roster changes do not seem to have solved that issue. They are eating so much damage onto their towers as WE go forwards.
RNG fighting under this turret, trying to stop it, and they do end up getting the siege broken. Oh! Able to get it in the last second there. That cannon minion doing work with the Baron buff.
Genshin has his ultimate
Very
back
confident in the pick. And Tonguen on the Tristana. I mean, that's typically such a massive one we've seen in the meta right now. They do end up getting scraps in the bot side there, but Team WE are striking where it hurts and taking an inhib and bot lane themselves.
Yeah, this is the thing. You can say, oh, but they just got an objective bounty and it's an inner tower. Isn't that great? Well, you're losing your base. Not particularly great. I would consider that a strategic loss. You get yourself a small tactical victory. Great gold. The strategic sense really not working out.
Wandy gonna pop the Unbreakable Will there too, just to try to dissuade any more of the follow-up. Baron is still up. Oh, 35 seconds on that buff. Stranglethorn gonna go down. Iwandi is almost dead. You see the Gatling gun doing work right now for Fofo. They're onto the turret now as well. They still have minions. The first one's going to fall. RNG going to renew their efforts of defense here, Nymera. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Look at Abel. He's got that Blade Collar. The Feather Storm going to be used as well. He's getting all outed right now by Juice, but on the other side, the combo's not going to be enough. Wanfang has been denied, and now Team WE move on as they have multiple cannon minions here. Do they want to stay? They have TP available for Fofo as he tries to initiate the back. It will end up being Mark going down. TP coming in for Fofo.
Right. Baron buff is off, so there's no more of those powerful minions. Hwanfeng just used his flash. Can he position correctly? The tower's dying.
They're literally just trying to brute force this win, and it's gonna work, damn it! Team WE, we knew they were strong. We knew they were the favorites in this one, and they will handle game number 1.
We lose it, and they go towards the Bard instead. An I1D Classic.
Really love to see that, but I really like the Renata here. When we talked about the draft kicking off, it's all about like dive.
Because the wave was so heavily pushed back in as well, doesn't even need to use his teleport. Yanxian takes a very easy gank on top side, keeps his flash, doesn't necessarily want to trade flash for flash with the Kasansei, gets his lane. Grubs spawning in that extra minute. So again, I feel like that's really what's on the table here from Team WE.
Abel gonna walk in here. He does have a bit of the Severum with the barrier as well. He's gonna immediately Moonlight Vigil a lot of damage. He's going for it. The genius is gonna strut his stuff all over Hwanfeng. Does immediately get traded down by Geju.
Abel uses the barrier. They do need to be aware of this Wukong coming online very, very shortly, going towards Triforce as that first item. But as it stands, Abel is ready to start popping. Doesn't have those summoners yet, though.
They are full rapid around. I think Team WE sniffed that something's going wrong. Oh my god, the CC chain there as well with the Lilting Lullaby on top of it. Tug Yuan is trying to get away from harm's distance, but now Yang Xiang on the other side getting Geju. And now Team WE actually get a big pick, but they have to be careful because the flash is coming out from Juice, and Juice is going all out. Is he going to be able to survive? He does end up getting one back, but he goes down himself. And the entire time, Wayward has been taking the topside turret.
Themselves a dragon on this bot side of the map, but this might be a bit of a spoiler warning. I'm pretty sure they're not going to survive through it to a soul if things keep going this way. Yangshen's also down here too. Doesn't have the flash, but I1 is low.
Oh, Swirlsy gonna not hit the mark there in the end. Dragon number 2 for RNG. Be something to write home about there at least.
Ultimate also gets a follow-up auto attack on them at the point afterwards, which means you can crit with the Aphelios ultimate. With an Infinity Edge and 2 crit cloaks, you don't want to be letting him ult you into a clump. They do end up using the Bard ult to save that turret. I don't think it's going to save it because of the 6 grubs. Abel going in,
Geju just wants to make sure, but the turret goes down anyways. TP on the other side though, Juice trying to get Abel. He's going to all out into the rest of the team, and that's huge. They do get him. The dive comp comes up successful. And it will be Hwanfeng that gets the kill.
Dive through that. He just maybe just wanted to save his flash, but in that case, why use the barrier? I'm not sure.
Questions we may never know that he has. That's a you know,
right.
sometimes
Yeah,
you
distracted by that.
The Dragon's already going down right now by RNG. That'll be 3rd Dragon in a row for them. So they're on soul point now, and that is pretty huge. Because now they might actually get collapsed on by Team WE, but it's really mid lane that they're looking for.
There's only 2 minions left. They have themselves demolished. Bard ult to save the turret. Okay, I1D trying to save as much gold from that as possible. Will it save it? The demolish wasn't charged up quite in time.
All out just came up for Juice. They do end up saving it at least that time around, but now the next minion wave coming in with a cannon as well will secure that for Team WE. So a tier 2 tower goes down, and they can move throughout this topside jungle.
Yeah, and you can, okay, they're highlighting the build in here as well. We already talked about this. It's a whole lot of crit. He'll be going towards, you know, his second item after this point out of one of those crit cloaks. But the whole thing about Aphelios is that you can sometimes feel really not great. Way was just dying. As we were talking about builds,
Squidward dies.
No! He tried to greed for a wave push in to get his demolish on that top lane turret, I think, but just not in
this turret as the Tristana, pretty strong. The Devori quick blade helping in that regard. It was the Leandries completed for Yan Xiang as well, though, bringing a little bit more power to the Lilia.
That can, yes, the double burn, especially when you are the sole AP on your team, really, really hurts. RNG in top side. Geju can potentially go forwards, looking for the swirl seeds. Flash available for the Yangshan.
Oh my goodness, they do so much damage. He's got the bailout, though, and gets the Lilting Lullaby off just in time, but it's not going to matter. Tong Yuan moving forward now as well. Tempered Fate going to set up the fight here. Look at Juice. He's got the entrance. Moonlight Vigil from Abel, though, but it doesn't do enough damage on the spread. Now Juice in some trouble, though. Abel's going to be able to clean that one up with the help of Wayward. It's RNG with 4 bodies strong, though, moving over towards this.
Could be the most important fight of the game for them. They don't have a couple of key flashes going towards that objective, and they won't even have themselves the Bard ultimate.
Geju gets about half his health bar taken out from him there as well. RNG just playing very well around a couple of the moments. And really, honestly, heads-up play for moving apart from the Moonlight Vigil now. Yan Xiang going forward here, still has the flash, going for the Lilting Lullaby. Not going to find the combo. Geju, though, he was on the back line, goes down already. There's the Lilting Lullaby, and Huanfeng joins his teammate in the dirt. Nice little explosive shot, almost taking down Fofo in the end. And that is WE, all-man strong, going to the Dragon and denying the soul of RNG.
No flash on Juice, no flash on Geju, makes that fight so much harder. And Abel uses his barrier to go forward to start the 80 carries.
They might come to regret leaving him there, but the Baron going down very quickly. They just got to get the smite off, and that will be secured by Team WE. RNG not going too much further unless Juice overextends here. He's got to be a little bit careful. Going to push his way out of that one. All out as well. Wayward pulls back now. Fofo a little bit in harm's way. Abel, the one in target's focus now, but they have so much damage back. Look at him step forward. That's the genius here, and you might as well call him Einstein, as they're getting everything they came for. Abel steps up, and confidence is key.
Drop down into the Nirvana group, which they're currently in.
3 years on that OMG squad. 3 years of being on the outskirts and the potential dark horses, but now he finds himself on Team WE and finds himself in a promising position time and time again for them. Now we see them sieging this top tier too, as Wandi almost just dies, has to burn the heal. Now Huanfeng is the one that's going to pay the ultimate price as he killer instincts to buy a little bit of time. Fofo cleans that one up, and now Team WE moving forward with the siege to end all sieges. They want revenge for that locking out of Group Ascend by RNG at the finishing of the placement stage. Wayward, though, in some trouble here. He is going to get the Sterix gauge popped, and he's still alive. Now the rest of RNG have to run away. Geju is on the wrong side of the tracks here. Fofo not going to chase him down because Team WE know what they came for, and they're looking to end.
Wayward even uses the Wukong clone for an extra source of healing from his Q. It is just all disaster for RNG. The ship is sinking. They can change the planks on it, but the results are the same.
They're going in. Tongyuan barely alive. Now they just need to wait for the minions to come through, and the last turret is falling. There is nothing left but a barren wasteland, and it might have been a 1-1 series split in that placement stage, but Team WE, they want to make good on that one. They're going to try to overextend maybe a little bit, as RNG have a little bit of fight left to give, but no, they don't. Abel steps them up and sits them down as everybody's starting to fall apart. Abel, he's looking to clean house here. Team WE are making it a short day here so far as well, as they'll take a sweep over RNG and improve to 2-0.
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between Weibo and NIP.
On cast yesterday too. We'll see this sometimes when it comes to between 2 and 3 grubs. The difference between 2 and 3 grubs is the time taken rather than actually any benefit you get. You don't get much from the third one, so sometimes you'll see people dropping behind. Aki's going.
Oh, Aki, delivery service there, as Chris gonna look to get the unstoppable there. Can't get the combo off in the end. They do get the bullet time out of Photic. Tarzan was on his way, hits a spear, gets the Cougar Claws in, and that's a kill for Xiaohu, who has come down from mid lane to clean house, and another spear connects. NIP tried to go for the dragon, and they get their hand chewed off.
Shanji.
He's in a little bit of trouble here.
Away from this. No flash left from Breathe. Can he catch up?
Okay. Just a little bit worried. Everybody's missing on the map. Some redeploys were coming through from NIP. Breathe will pull off. Dragon secured by Weibo. They have 100% neutral objective control so far.
Weibo. Can they force a play? They're going for a cross map. They are ignoring the Herald. They want to kill Shanji.
We got the a little bit of a play here with the Slicing Maelstrom. Going to clear the wave as well. And they get the TP out of Rookie to try to save that. Now we got the play on bot side. Dwo using his best Spider-Man instincts to get away. They do have the long range, though, to lock him out. Chris, with the help of Light over the top, is going to get that one. As now Aki looking to mid lane to try to punish here. Tarzan will back away. Now Photic locked down, and it's trouble coming his way. And that's a 20-foot leap from a Cougar. And those Cougar Claws again find blood. And it's smelling all over Summoner's Rift at this driving force so far of that on this middle E. Finding time and time again those big spears. Dragon is started up by NIP, though, on the other side of the map. Shanji, he just can't catch a break.
Oh, he doesn't have ulti.
He has the flash this time. Doesn't have the Slicing Maelstrom, though, and he immediately gets just obliterated by Xiaohu.
That is very, very bad news for NIP. And I can't say we haven't seen this before against anyone's legend. Ala on the Renekton also did a similar thing with his team where they just keep putting this Kennen on the weak side, even though it's a winning matchup. As soon as other people come to the Kennen's lane, it becomes that much worse. And suddenly, Shanji dies under that bot. Well, he has to back up from that bottom turret, dies under the top turret. 3 turrets now gone in a fell swoop from Weibo as they take bot lane, outer, and then both top lanes in the top lane. Both towers in the top lane. Words are hard. It's been a lot of games.
They are hard. Yeah, you know, a lot of games, even if it's a short run, a lot of games in back-to-back
Rookie isn't carrying. Well, Rookie is currently 1.6k behind Tashao, who has been gifted a million tower gold. And you have Shanji, who's also behind.
Turn to that one. Shanji is coming back out. Oh, Rookie. He's stepping up. Will be under vision. Trying to spot out if they are doing the Baron. That is a little bit of a move now with the Call of Forge. Got Breathe has found the flank. Breathe onto Botic now as well. Dawning Shadow across the Tarzan has eliminated the most important priority. Now Shanji has found the engage on the Tarzan, but the healing from the Primal Surge. The double knockup from Chris, and Tarzan's still alive. Now Xiaohu with the double guns will go blazing as Weibo a 7-0 kill lead and a massive gold advantage will turn to the big purple worm.
Weibo keep pulling in IP to the Baron, and Shanji doesn't have the gold. Alki is now looking for a steal. That is the only thing they've left to play for.
He's using him to get in, but he gets denied. Oh, they're going to go over the wall now, and Aki's just dead. Xiaohu puts him down, and there's the Baron for Weibo. Clean up Tarzan, but the teamwork right now from this Weibo roster has been absolutely impressive. Now engaged from Chris. Try to get this tier 2 tower down here with the Baron buff. There is the Shanji TP flank. The flangle has been pulled off. He's going in, but he gets immediately taken away. I couldn't even see him. You blink and you miss. And now Weibo, they're trying to collapse over here. Xiaohu has the flank, and this is fish in a barrel, man. And they're eating good tonight. Weibo absolutely clean house, and this is almost a perfect game for Weibo. And that is the inconsistency that we've seen from this team.
The rat goes splat. The cannon can't make the difference, and NIP are shocked and awed by Weibo on form. They crushed through this first game, and it just goes to show it does not matter what happened in groups. 0-2 versus NIP in groups, taking the first win here in the all-important Ascension.
Executed by Weibo.
Weibo almost had the perfect game in game 1. They lost a dragon and a tower. They didn't lose 8-10 and still managed to walk away with it. Now he's in a winning matchup. And that's going to potentially get much worse. Well, does spot out Tarzan. They could potentially look to force him away. Tarzan, is he going to get level 3? If he doesn't get level 3, he might end up dying here. He needs to try and take this last one. He might have gone too far.
Surrounded! Tarzan's early plans have gone awry. And it's Aki looking to clean him up. Gonna flash over just in case. He is buying a lot of time. Aki gonna try to chase him down. It's the battle of the 4-legged companions here. Tarzan running away with a little bit of the speed up of the passive too. Aki, Arctic Assault, but it's the watch out. Even still not enough time. And it's the kill. Aki going first blood for NIP.
Getting that level 6 to level 5 advantage. Aki doesn't have the level 6 just yet. Breed's teleported in. I think Aki should not be taking this fight too lightly, but Shanji does have ults.
Oh, that might be twice now. Tarzan getting caught out a little bit. Shanji is carving him up. And that's Shanji picking up this second kill of the game for NIP. Night and day from game.
Yeah, I mean, so NIP's strengths are they have really good tank frontline with an Enchanter, front-to-back team fights, use the shields, use the engage that you have to try and pick off that first target. Breathe doesn't have ult just yet. He's going to be 1v2'd. He's going to get the Dominus.
He does have the Dominus, but he's completely CC chain there. He's going to get the flash out in the end. And you have Aki chasing down. He has flash coming up available too. And NIP desperately want to make this play happen. Don't get baited by going over the other side. Breed trying to get the outplay. The permafrost there. There's the flash from Aki. Xiaohu has now come from nowhere and picked up one of the kills. In the end, bot side, we had a kill onto
I used the Lulu shields the same way. I will say, Weibo also have pretty good front to back because they have a center on that's something which they're not bad at. They're probably worse at it than the if they can get Rookie ahead on this pick, which does so much carrying before. Breathe is walking down. He is level 9. He's going to put a ward down. Not look for the massive fight just yet, though. Do you see Tarzan just clearing up towards top side? Might try and contest for the last couple.
The nice little knockback there. Rookie has made it first. There's the flashes coming through and immediately engaging Shanji. They've gotten Breathe completely out, and there's the Dawning Shadow to try to save him. but he's already gone and out. There is the re-engage from Tarzan. Lilty Lullaby TP back. They're going to let the timer come through. Fate sealed as well. Damage done. Xiaohu, he's going to pick up some kills here, and that's huge. Double kill for Xiaohu, and now NIP, they're in some trouble. Tarzan has been taking up a storm, and Crisp has made his debut up here in this top fight. Photic going to have to flip his way out of that one.
Because if he walks to the play, he can't hit that ultimate. He would have had to flash over the wall to get the ult connection, and I guess he didn't want to commit that.
And yeah, a little bit of a topsy-turvy early game, something that was going so well for NIP. Their strengths and things being blunted a bit. And then Aki now trying to make those re-sharpened here as they sharpen their edge against Chris by himself. The knockup coming through. The juggling is going to be clutch. Photic, oh no! You got to be careful. The wild growth comes through. One more shot, and that's not enough. The healing.
Wait, the center ult's up in 2. It's up in 1. The center ult can kill. Maybe. Be very, very careful. Swing.
Pretty massive there. As you see, plates were pretty split evenly across the table. Christian needs to be a little bit careful there. Oh, Breathe has found a wild gyrocopter. I think he's in a lot of trouble, though. It's looking like the Godzilla movie again, as there's a helicopter taking down a big dinosaur, but he'll be in trouble.
Did you watch -1? I really enjoyed it.
I haven't, but I'm thinking about like the 2000s Godzilla movie.
Oh, there was the 2014 one as well, though, which was the westernized version of it. Which, you know, apparently there were like some jokes / complaints about it because it looked like Godzilla, because it was originally just a guy in a suit walking around. Apparently, the CGI version, it looked like it was a white version. They're doing it in like a no-color version, which is very novel. I don't think I've seen it before.
I wonder if maybe there's inspiration for the Renekton finding so much strength here. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they really thought that's a great movie that released this. Yep, it's all about Renekton, baby. Give me that kaiju.
Give me the kaiju. Hey, I mean, so far so good, I guess, in that regard. They are going to look at this top outer turret here for Weibo, try to take down another one. This will be the second turret. Now, Shanji has been doing some work on bottom side, left alone, and do some damage to a tier 2 down here by himself.
Crisp has a teleport. That is definitely an extra bonus. Xiaohu's done this before. Charge up the Q. There goes the ult. Catches him.
The Valkyrie, and Rookie shut down yet again. Xiaohu, he's 4-0, and this man is having a renaissance series right now. Shanji wants to shut him down. He says that's a lot of gold, and they're going to find him too. Photic and try to get the angle here. You got to get the knock into the wall. The LPL Gaming, he's going to try to pull it back out of Photic. Wild Growth used to get the double knock up now as well. Photic going to clean them up for 600 smackaroos.
Do you really want to pull double ults for that? Okay, this is the reason they wanted to pull double ults. They wanted to get that kill as quickly as possible because you have Crisp pushing down towards box side and a full Herald push into the mid lane to get an inner turret for Breathe. Photic gets the shot down on Xiaohu. That does mean that Photic is going to be much more of a threat going later into this game. But even with just the 2 grubs, Weibo will be able to get themselves a lot of tower damage across the board. Once again, Weibo, the cross maps are looking pretty effective.
And that's what I just always return to. It's like the cleanliness of some of these decisions they make. Yes, there's a lot of questionable ones, but then you just have these moments of genius that come through, and right now they all of a sudden just take 4 turrets, a ton of standing gold going their way, and they have
a necessarily want to get this up to Weibo if they can help it, but still, I don't really think they're in a position. Aki might look for a steal. Not going to go towards it. NIP realized the ultimate. Xiaohu has that Q stacked up. You can't hit Mikhail's that. NIP walking in to defend their own jungle. Do need to be careful, though. They go a little bit too far beyond their vision. Things get very dangerous very, very quickly.
Very scary. They're going to use the lilting lullaby there onto Rookie. He is okay from the moment. There is the push in topside. They're getting split. And now Breathe has come over from this bot side. He's going to get the CC chain fade sealed as well, too. The all-out comes through. Shanji trying to get something back here as they've already lost one. Dro is gone. Now they've got the lockdown on Photic. He is going to burn the cleanse. He's got a lot of damage here. Breathe finds the back line. No, he's locked down now as well. Shanji, there's that all-out, and now he's able to do a lot of damage. Lockup comes onto Aki, but they still have a lot of health bars to deal with. Tarzan, he's going golden, buying time. Xiaohu is looking for his entrance, but it's Rookie who's finding his now. And Photic, they've stepped up when we've asked them the most. To deal with the amount of damage they can just ramp up into you. They are already halfway down, done with the dragon. NIP on the edges of this engage. Aki maybe trying to stop it, but will be backed off of. Weibo secured that one. Now they're looking for even more. Rookie on a bit of a flank here. Does have a lot of damage to pack into this one. Tarzan locked down now as well. There's the CC chain dotting Shadow across. Look at the carries on the side. They got the double CC knockdown now as Breathe is trying to take down Jwo. Shanji's in some trouble now too. Weibo might have found it. Rookie, he's locked down by Xiaohu. They got him. That's the carries going down one by one for NIP. And the Pyjamas might have just been caught sleeping there.
Yeah, well, I think maybe they'd prefer to have some nicer dreams than that one. Is turning to a bit of a nightmare. First game, not a single kill. This one looked a lot better, but they just don't have the summoners this time to make their carries do the damage. Rookie's getting shut down by Xiaohu. Phoenix doesn't have the flash to sit in that pocket. And now with Weibo killing so many members, they're going to go towards that Baron, tank it up as best they can, and force NIP to see if they have anything left to contest.
Botic, he's 3-1, 3 items. We said his AoE's huge. He has Lightning Crash. Maybe this is the moment. This is the miracle. Aki's getting focused now. Lightning crashes. Botic against the world now as the Baron's going down. Everyone's just clearing out of dodge, and Botic can do nothing to stop the advances. Themselves from the edge of desperation. Going 0-3 in a single round robin is not a benefit to you. Now engage under turret. Multiple lilting lullaby. Chris can't hit the re-engage on the Ornhorn. Doesn't matter though. Aki almost going down. Donning Shadow across. Not going to get it. Mid lane is falling over to Breathe. 4 members strong down here from Weibo. They do have a lot of sustain, but Botic looking to step up. Look at Xiaohu though. He's on the side. Gotta be careful. Swirl Seed does hit through. Tarzan has massive slows. Botic, he overextended, and Tarzan takes him down. Breathe is on the flank of all of this. Meanwhile, Baron buff is gonna buff this one up for another 20 seconds.
Breathe still going.
It's literally Godzilla again. I don't know if they got enough helicopters to take him down. They finally do, but they're losing everything. That might as well be the Empire State Building.
Yeah, these ninjas have been put on display. Their disguise is ripped off of them as Weibo reveal the vulnerabilities underneath. Weibo, great team fighting on the whole. Tarzan gets a multi-man Swirl Seed, which means that the Mikhails can't save everyone. Chris, once again, I don't know if you got CC'd out of that ultimate, but can't quite follow up. And Weibo, with that, they take
got some decent damage on Botic. The double damage there if Chris wanted to turn back around. Dragon was started up and pulled out, but NIP full presence here, at least besides Rookie.
So Photic, no flash, has cleanse, can survive through that lilting lullaby because of it. Breathe trying to zone off Rookie.
No.
Rookie's not here.
They're going to pull the trigger, absolutely. You go 10 times out of 10 on that one. Chris going to get the re-engage there as the Dragon goes over to Weibo, and that burning soul is going to be burning NIP from the inside out. They're still trying to tussle. Photic locked down. Photic is gone. Rookie was nowhere to be seen as Breathe has been taking him out the whole time. Tarzan with a double kill as Rookie finally takes down Breathe, but it's all for naught. There's TP coming to signal the end, and a triple kill for Tarzan. Welcome back to the league, my new age jungle king, as Weibo will make this day a short and quick one, a 2-0 on the cusp, as they will obliterate NIP time and time again and make good on the reunion from the placement stage.
Where are you now, Weibo Town?
These were some of the best highlights from the Rumble stage of LPL Summer 2024 matchup between Weibo and NIP. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.